Hello everyone, myself Sarthak Sandeep Karbor, and I have cleared NDA to 2023 written examination as well as SSB and my medical examination. So, today I am going to share my experience about my life, how was my experience in EMC2 coaching classes, and various things which I faced during my SSBs and my written examinations. So, I would like to share all these things. So, starting from my 10th examination, I have completed my 10th from Venus World School by getting 94 percentage, and after that I have joined City International School. So in 11th only I had continued in City International School, and when I was in 11th I came to know about the EMC 2 coaching classes from my friends. So then me and my parents came over here, and then we got to know about the classes from Mr. Rohit Sinha sir. He told us everything, that how we have to follow his steps, and he also explained each and everything to me, like he gave the papers, and on that paper he explained me the steps how we are going to do from the basic to till the top. So by getting all this knowledge I decided to join EMC2 classes. So after that in 11th I was quite I was in struggle that how to complete all this syllabus. The syllabus was too much, and I was doing college also. And after that, after 11th standard, I was not much more good in my studies. I was doing my best, I was giving my best, but at that time my score was not good. So in the Vipassana International Academy, there I did my 10-day course of meditation, and I was so much satisfied over there that I was just getting closer and closer to my goals, that I'm doing this thing. I started balancing all the things in my life, like all the things, like my studies. I was also a sports person, and I'm a sports person right now also, because my sportsmanship or sportsman spirit, we can say that. So I was determined that I am doing the sports and I am doing all these things, and Rohit Sinha sir also supported me a lot in my sports also. So talking about my 12th, in my 12th standard I got into my integrated college. I changed my college from City International School to Pioneer Public School. So there he told me that you have to just study. Then I started studying a lot more time than previously, because previously I was not getting much more time to study, hardly 4 to 5 hours for self study. And after that in 12th standard I got much more time for my studies, like I started solving modules and various NCERT books. And what happened in 12th standard, that because I had a lot more time, I used to sit after classes. I took permission from Mr. Rohit Sinha sir, and he told me that you can wait and ask me various other doubts that you have. Then I used to set my goals, that today I have to solve 150 question or 200 question of this particular subject, and then I started solving all those questions. I used to go to him to ask my doubts, to ask what should I do in the next step, or what should be my next step, which chapter should I do now. And because of my ND examination only, he told that we will take our maths portion ahead, and he did all those things. I used to give mock papers, he used to test me, and also various other PYQs in the class only. We used to solve various other PYQs. And daily on our Saturdays and Sundays tests were also conducted over here. And was my ND examination was on 3rd of September, and before that 10 to 15 days I was just consistent on my notes, that I have removed all these notes, and I was just learning. I was going throughout the notes, because these strategies were told me by my tutors of EMC2 coaching classes. They told me all these things, and I started inculcating those. In the last 15 to 20 days I started reading all those notes, and this helped me a lot in my written examination. And on 3rd of September I have cracked written examination. The marks are not yet came, but I have checked the UPSC answer sheet, and my marks are 720 plus in written examination. So I am satisfied with it, because my marks in maths are 220, and in GAT my score is 500. So in maths, people think that hard to score more in maths, but I thought that, but when I entered the examination hall and I started solving maths thing, there were some classes in my examination hall, but I jumped those classes and I started solving all those questions. All those questions were simple, but there's a time limit for maths, and I used that time limit. I was much faster in my maths. Then also I was a little bit behind my goal, because my goal was to solve approximately 110 questions in maths out of 120, but I solved 93 or 94 questions. So because maths only took me ahead in my score. Many of the students fail in maths, but the scores in GAT are more, but this does not help. But for me, maths was the best part. So because of this only, I take a flight in my life. Then talking about how I means the distractions which were there in me, how I destroyed the distraction, and how the distractions does not affected me a lot. So talking about this, as I told, I went to Vipassana International Academy. There I did Vipassana, and regularly I used to do meditation and various other things. Like in the morning when I used to get up, as we get up in the morning, our mind is in means our subconscious mind is active, and at that time I used to meditate and and I also use affirmation and scientific manifestation. I did all those classes from Ashish Katkar sir. They told me about scientific manifestation, how we have to manifest all those things. So because of the scientific manifestation, regularly while getting up and while going to sleep also, I just used to close my eyes, and then I used to remember my father and mother's face, and I used to be calm, and then I used to think about my goal. I have to do this thing, I have done this thing. Basically I was talking about in present only, that I have cleared my India examination, I have cleared my SSB examination, I have cleared all those things. So due to this only, this helped me a lot. Then after my result, I got the center as 4th FSB Varanasi, and my SSB was on 22nd of January. I went in Varanasi on 19th of January because the weather in Varanasi was too cold over there, and the weather was approximately 5 or 6 degrees Celsius when I went. As I am from Pune, I am adaptable for 15 or 14-15 degrees Celsius. So when I went over there, firstly my father only told me that we should go earlier over there, because as the weather should adapt your body and various other things, that you should not be disturbed over there as the weather is too cold. So we went early over there. We went by train only, because as we go by train, they give us the traveling allowances. So after that, on 22nd, I reported over there in the morning at 6:30 o'clock. At 6 only we entered in that at 6:30 o'clock. So after that, my OIR test was there, and then PPDT test was there. Both were good, and I got screening in the first day. And as I am from Air Force, my psychology is on the same day of the first day. So at night, my psychology was also too good. And talking about the GTO task, in the second, third and the fourth day, my GTO was there, and as I am a sports person, my GTO was very good, and the PGT, HGT, GD, GP all were very good. As I am a sports person, I was adaptable to all my friends. I shared all the experiences over there. From the second day, we got the volleyball to play over there, and we played a lot over there, because as from rural areas, I don't know much about the billiards. There I learned billiards and various other games. So this all helped me a lot to crack my SSBs. And in the fourth day, my interview was in the fourth day. My interview went for around 1 hour 15 minutes, and it was too good. All the questions he asked, I answered all those questions. And just the thing is, we have to be natural in our SSBs. So after that, in the conference, I was conferencing, and from our batch, only 7 people were recommended, and from those 7 people, I was the one, just number 8, Sarthak Sandeep Kalbor. So after that, I didn't get any time to call my parents that I'm recommended. So hi dad, I'm recommended. But my parents were out of the SSB board. They were out over there, and they told me and my friends which were there, they told them that he's recommended, he's inside. And because the documentation process was for 3 to 4 hours, after the documentation process, I called my father and just told that Papa, माझं झालं, मी recommend झालो. And he was so happy that I can't explain that. He was so much of happy. After that, on 22nd, I came outside. I called Mr. Rohit sir and also Sumit sir, who is present, who is a physics teacher, and everyone that I did it, and I'm recommended from my SSBs. After the SSB, my medicals were there. My medicals were there in AFCME, New Delhi Subroto Park. Over there, my medicals last for 4 days. Because Saturday and Sundays were there in between, so the medical lasts for 6 days. But the medical is actually 4 days, and I was passed in those medical just just TR for my weight, and that I'll do it because the TR is just for 3 kgs, and I'll make sure that I'll confirm my seat in the NDA. And after that, then I'll talk about the Instagram, Facebook, and various other things. Like students come as I came here today, that students approached me and they told me that I have a lot of distractions on my Instagram or on my Facebook. I just told them that Instagram or Facebook is not a bad thing, because you should be socially adaptive to various other people in your society, and not only socially adaptive, but you should know all the knowledge of Instagram, because we are living in the 21st century and we should be in that thing, but we should not use it in an excessive manner. We should use Instagram just for 10 to 15 minutes. It's okay, but nowadays students are what they are doing. Just they are scrolling the reels, they are giving their hours and hours on the reels, and just I'm not getting the things that they are just saying that that I'm not getting time for study. That you don't have to control your time, you just have to manage your time. If you manage your time, everything will be okay. And I just want to say the thing to various other students, that the time doesn't come again, that now we are wasting our time, we are saying that abhi to bahut time bacha hai, but this is not the thing. This is the right time to start. You can start from now and you will definitely crack your SSB examination and everything. And talking about the teachers, mainly the thing is, our first parents means the teachers are, as we all say, that the second parents are our teachers, because here Rohit sir, physics Sumit sirs, they told everything to me, that in this case you have to do this thing. And the modules, basically what students do when they come to classes now, they just say that I'll solve this book, I'll solve that book. The chappan means we say na, in 56 books or 60 books they come together and 56 बुक्स लाते हैं वो, फिर कहते हैं कि मैं ये सॉल्व किया, मैंने वो सॉल्व किया. बट आई हैव अ डिफरेंट ओपिनियन दैट यू शुड सॉल्व ओनली वन बुक. दैट द मॉड्यूल रिमूव बाय रोहित सिन्हा sir is the best one, as I feel that, because it contains a lot of questions, and the mindset when you are solving those questions will be a vast mindset from the other world, that for solving one question 3 to 4 other concepts will correlate. And because of that only I correlated that language or that part in my life also. And in my ND examination also, what happened that in one question only 4 to 5 topics were mixed, but because I was very adaptive to those questions of this module, I was able to solve all those questions, and it was very easy for me to crack my ND examination. So I thank all my friends, all my parents, my teachers, and everyone for giving me this knowledge, and I am sitting over here now because of them only. Thank you everyone. Jai Hind.